Hello. If you've ever wondered if it would be better to adopt a shelter dog or if you should get a puppy from a breeder, I may have some information for you. I myself have 3 rescue dogs. One we got as a puppy from someone who was giving him up, and we took him before he had to go to the shelter. One we got from the SPCA. She was taken in as a stray hold, held for about a week, and then we adopted her. The third one we got from the Cleveland Animal Shelter. She was a stray as well. They are all mixed breeds and are all some of the sweetest, most loving dogs I've ever met. According to the SPCA, 3.2 million pets are rescued or adopted each year. Around 710,000 of those are owner surrenders or strays. Dogs have no control over why they wind up in a shelter or a rescue. Their owner may not have been able to take care of them anymore. The owner may have passed away, or they simply may have just gotten a little too far away from their owner and couldn't find their way back. Not all the animals in shelters are there because they're difficult dogs. They've simply been dealt a bad hand and have not found the right family yet. It has been my experience that dogs from shelters or rescues connect with their new owners a little bit more than a puppy breeder dog would. They seem more appreciative to have been rescued and given a safe home with a loving family. Shelter or rescues have usually already spayed, neutered, and vaccinated the animals they have available for adoption. Sometimes they've microchipped them. They've most definitely given them health checkups, and they will let you know what, if anything, is wrong with the animal before you adopt them or decide to adopt them. If you go to a breeder to get a puppy, usually the only thing the breeder does is the first set of shots. Then they often tell you that yes, they may spay the puppy or they may neuter the puppy, but it's ultimately up to you to do that and take charge of that part of it. The major differences in shelters and breeders are with a breeder, you're guaranteed a certain breed and lineage of dog or cat, either way you look at it. They can sometimes provide you with a genetic report to where you can see what, if any, health concerns or problems your puppy may have as they grow. A shelter can only tell you the dog's history as they know it, from the time they get it to the time it's adopted. And they'll let you know if there's anything currently wrong with the animal. Breeders only deal in puppies, so if you're willing to put in the time and the effort to train and housebreak a dog, or you just want a purebred dog that will be the way for you to go. An advantage of adopting is an older dog, if not house trained, is usually a little bit easier to train. You would be able to see the dog's personality and disposition better as well going with a shelter or rescue. Cost may be another factor to consider. Most shelters or rescues have an adoption fee of anywhere from $50 to $150. This cost depends on how much vetting they've had to do for the animal while it's been in their care. A breeder can charge basically whatever they think is fair for the dog that they've raised. They can go from $200 up to $2,000 depending on the dog's lineage. If you go to a breeder because you're wanting a purebred dog whose parents have won dog shows and competitions, you're going to pay the higher price for the dogs. So when trying to decide which option is best for you, cost is definitely something you should consider. If going with a breeder, make sure they are an accredited breeder. There are tons of puppy mills out there who tell you have a purebred dog, but they are not purebred. So please make sure you choose an accredited breeder. In closing, I will simply say, whether you decide to go with a puppy from a shelter or a puppy from a breeder, or even a senior dog from a shelter, make sure you go with the decision that is best for you and your situation and your life, where you have plenty of time to deal with the dog, whether it be a puppy or a grown dog, that you can commit to taking care of an animal. Treat them with the love they deserve and treasure them like they're family, because they will most certainly love you and treat you like you are part of their pack. Thank you.